is Tariq. And or Tarek. If he was black, it would have been Tariq. But he's white, so it's Tarek. My bad. So, mixed girl or black girl. I don't know what she calls herself. Whatever you identify with. Listen, we're not going on this Doja Cat rabbit hole again. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. So my show is back on. I am not huge into watching all the reality shows and the housewives and all that stuff, but I love me some Sunset. So let's get into this thing, but before we do, let me make sure. I should have probably did this off camera. I like to make sure there's no fingerprints, no nothing. Do y'all check y'all's glasses? Because I be seeing, like, especially when I go out to nice restaurants, you think the glass is going to be on point. The glass be dirty as hell. But, yeah, I don't even remember what this is, but I'm sipping. Oh, this is good. This is really good. I actually went to the store with somebody, and they were getting a whole bunch of alcohol. And they actually purchased me, ooh, right there, boy. They actually purchased me 2 bottles and of some stuff that I saw. It was pretty, I was like, you know, the bottle's cute, so I'm gonna try it. And they were like, okay. So they went ahead and bought it for me. So thank you if you're watching. Thank you for the gift. This is really good. You know, you pissed me off this weekend, so you won't be tasting it. But moving on. So, okay, so we're gonna recap. Last season, they ended on a bang. We knew Mary had that. She had finagled, what's his name, Ramen into marrying her. Or Ramon, my bad, I called him Ramen. There's this guy I work with named Ramen. So she had finagled Romaine into marrying her. And, you know, he got her the moissanite ring. I had never even heard of moissanite. I actually had to look it up, and okay. Then we have Heather. Heather was dating a dude, and I thought he was over there in Belgium, because they were talking about waffles at one point, and he was the hockey player. They were like in a long distance relationship. She wound up messing up with one of the designers because he called and she took the call. Y'all know how that goes. Maya, that's one of my favorites. I love Maya because it's just something about her. Maya is quick with the tongue. She's very smart. She's quick-witted, but they don't argue back and forth with Maya. So I don't know if, you know, they know that she's not one to be effed with or what it is, but yeah, okay, so Maya, her and her husband have been trying to get pregnant. She had a couple miscarriages. Now she was pregnant. So now we come fast forward to season 2. The baby is here, and he's so stinking cute. This baby Aiden, he's adorable. Who else we got? Chriselle joined the team. I think Chriselle is so cool. I love her personality, but more so than that, I love her husband. Chriselle's husband is delicious. And you know what? Before I move forward, let me know if y'all watch Housewives. Y'all know who Ramona is. That's who, not Mary. Yes, that's who Mary reminds me of. Mary reminds me of a young party Ramona before the addiction took hold, or maybe somewhere in it, but before she realized that she needed help. Somewhere in there. That's who Mary reminds me of. I'll touch on that later, but we don't touch on that right now. So we're going to keep moving. Then we have Brett and Jason. They're one and the same. Twin brothers. They're the men who run everything. Okay. Real short, real, you know, just regular, just short. You know what happens when you get a short man money. So that's them. Playboys, when they really couldn't be, they shouldn't be playboys, but somehow they've hustled their way into playboyism. So, okay. Then we got Davina. I don't like Davina. Davina reminds me of the dude who, he has a lot of money, or he's come from money. He's a little disheveled. He's kind of tacky. And every time he shows up, it may be a $3,000 suit that he's wearing, but it's not tailored. It, you know, it doesn't fit him right. It's hanging off of him. Even most likely he went to, what is that called? The Suit King or Suit Guys, 2 Guys Suits, whatever, D&K. Listen, he went and got him one of them little shopping, you know, on the floor suits, and just like, okay, there's nothing special about you, but you have this snooty way about you because you come from an affluent family. So that's the vibe I get from Davina. She's a bit like, she's like mousy. She's real, like, I don't know, but then she's nasty. She's mousy, but she's nasty. Like that, that's Karen. How y'all be saying Karen? Davina is a Karen to me. And then we have none other than my girl, my favorite. I can't stand her because she's so nasty, but I love her, Christine. Christine makes the show. Christine is everything. If I could walk a month, I don't want to walk a day, walk a month in somebody's shoes, it would be her Christian Louboutins. Yes, it would. This is so good. So here we go. We start off. They go to the $40 million home. I don't know if y'all remember that house. It was the one that wasn't finished. And last season, Christine was in it with her little friend from school. And he was more worried about her than purchasing the house. But we all knew that. But maybe she was trying to act like she did. Okay. The boy that she went out to dinner with and didn't want to answer his phone call. So, we started out with Mary and Heather. They were at the $40 million home. So now it's $43.9 because the house is finished. 12-car garage, 12-stall garage for the cars. They're indoor. Like, when I tell you this house is so freaking gorgeous. Like, I want to go to the house. I want to see what it's like in person. It's gorgeous. They have everything. Like, that is living. If a girl's not living like that, I mean, what are you doing with your life? That's living. So they start out, they're like, yeah, well, where's Christine? Christine is somewhere. She's, she done ran off with some guy that she met, and they're madly in love. Come to find out, Christina got engaged in 2 months, so I don't know what she did to him to make that man put a ring on her in 2 months, but hey. So here's the thing. Mary's like, Christine didn't tell her that she got engaged. And she told Davina, and Davina went back and told Mary. Now, if you recall, Christine and Mary are supposed to be like best friends. So I was like, oh, there we go. There goes some mess. And then all of a sudden you see Chriselle. She comes to the house. Now, she's at the $40 million house. This house is amazing. Something I don't understand about the house, though, why is it 5 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms? I think that's weird. That's a weird, I don't understand why you would need that. Because if I have 5 bedrooms, I could see 6 bathrooms or 6.5. Really, if I have 5, I probably only need like 4 or 5 bathrooms. But 9 bathrooms, that's a bit excessive. But okay, let's move on. So now the girls are trying to find out what's going on with Christine. So so they're at the house, they see the house, and of course you get Chriselle to ask questions that she shouldn't be asking, like, oh, well, was he in a relationship with somebody else when they hooked up? And the women are like, oh, well, we don't know. He was seeing someone else when he met her, but we don't know that. Then here goes Chriselle. Well, if he'd cheat with her, he'd cheat on her. Listen, do you want Christine to dot you in the eye? Is that what you want? Like, come on now. Christine is crazy. Christine is low-key Sybil. We have to watch her because she goes, I don't know, but I know she's got to be a Capricorn or a Libra because of her taste, her temperament, and her work ethic. So I don't know which one she is. I want to say Capricorn, but she doesn't think before she flips. So I'm leaning toward Libra. But either way, she's a sassy bitch, and I love her. I don't know what's in this thing, but it is definitely kicking in. So let me see. Woo, okay. Yeah, we'll be fanning y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get it. Okay, so here we go. So all of a sudden, Christine pulls up. She steps out. She got the little squiggly heel getting off the jet. I was like, yes! I'm so excited that she's back on the scene. She's back in town. She's been all over the country, all over the globe. She's been to everywhere. So she gets in the car, and I was like, this stinking heifer. The first thing she says is, oh, it's so hot. Turn on the AC. It's not like we pour. Like, this is why I hate Christine, but I love her. Because if white privilege was a woman, it would be Christine. But she's so sassy with it. Like, she's definitely not a Karen. That's Davina. Davina's a Karen. Christine is more, she just walks like money, talks like money, smells like money. Like, she's just money. I just love her. So anyway, I see her little boo thing. He's cute. Like, he's a tech guy, so he's got big money. And she met him because she sold him a house. So he paid for the house. It was, I think, a $5 million home. Off the $5 million home, she got somewhere around $150,000 commission. So she sold this man a house and then within a month was living in the house with him. So she got paid off the house, and she also got the house. So pretty much she got paid to move into a house. I wish somebody would pay me to move into a house. Like that's amazing. So anyway, I'm like, go Christine, I'm proud of you, girl. I see you, boo. But so Christine calls the office and she's like, hey, I'm back in town. They're like, good, because you need to get on this property. She got them quick. She just touched down and she's already snapping. She was like, listen, I do my job. When I need to be present, I fly in. I've seen the house, but I'm on my way. Cool. Baby Aiden, I get to see him at the park with Maya. She just had him. She looks great. He's so handsome. He throws up on Heather and she's like, oh my God. You know, I'm like, listen, if a baby doesn't throw up on you, you know, you're not special. That throw up is power in the throw up. So, you know, she's like, they're talking and she says she had a hard labor. I'm like, girl, listen, she had a vacuum stuck up inside her eye. All I could do is just squeeze my tubes. Lord, okay. So while we're there, Heather says that she broke up with the hockey player. Okay, so now she's got a new boo. His name is Tariq, or Tarek. If he was black, it would have been Tariq, but he's white, so it's Tarek. My bad. So anyway, she's got Tarek, and apparently he's got money, and they got pictured out, and they got caught out in public with the paparazzi. Took a picture. She's been dating him for a month, and I guess, you know, she's in marital bliss. And I guess for her, that would be cool too, because she dated the dude who was so far away for so long that now she has a man and he's local. So that feels amazing. So I'm happy for her. I hope this works out. I would like to see him, and, you know, I guess we'll get more into that story as we go. But anyway, we go, you know, we get to the office. There's a new chick. Her name is Amanza. I'm going to try to reserve judgment because I'm still in the first episode. I will say right now, I guess I'm not going to try to reserve judgment. I don't like her. She seems a bit kitschy to me. I'm glad that she's on the show. She seems a little bit ghetto, a little rough. So I don't know. She's got tattoos. She kind of like, you know, she was talking to Maya. Maya was like, the new girl in the office probably should sit in the back. And she was like, hold on, the new girl, don't make me have to take off my earrings. Wait a minute, what you gonna take your earrings off for? You want to fight because the girl's still sitting in the back? Okay, you're doing too much. Like, I know they had to get the you know, stereotypical mixed girl or black girl, I don't know what she calls herself, whatever you identify with. Listen, we're not going on this Doja Cat rabbit hole again. Whatever you want to be, you be. But they had to get the non-white girl on there, and she seems a little, I don't know, a little rough. But I'm gonna leave it alone. We'll see. Hopefully I get a better vibe from her, but I'm not feeling her. They went to the house. They were looking at a house, and Mary and Jason are trying to teach her. She doesn't want to learn. She's being difficult. Jason's rolling his eyes like, oh God, here we go. Like, I don't know. It's just a vibe that I get from her. I'm not really feeling her, but her kids are adorable. She's got a boy and a girl. She showed pictures of her kids. I was like, oh yeah, her kids are beautiful. So apparently she's going through a divorce. Okay, she needs a job. Here she is. But I guess she was like she was the stager for them, like the decorator, interior decorator for the whatever the group is, wherever they work. So she was the interior decorator for them, but now she's actually gotten her real estate license and she's gonna practice. I'm like, I'm gonna get my real estate license. I don't know, but I don't want to get my real estate license and be selling like little bitty houses. Like, I want to sell $1 million properties and do stuff like that. It just seems like a lot of fun. But anyway, so we go back to the office. Speaking of the office, Davina walks in. Now, the new girl, Amanza, she's sitting in Davina's seat. Davina's like, wait a minute. Well, you know, what are you doing? Mary's like, oh, well, I had her sit here. First of all, she's new. Get to the back. But that's fine. What I found funny about that whole part was as Davina's walking in, she's like, hey, 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 hey. She keeps saying hey, and nobody's looking up. Nobody's paying her any mind. So I'm like, they don't even see you, girl. Listen, just slide to the back and have a seat because no one's paying you any mind. But then a few minutes later, of course, Christine walks in. Nobody has to pay Christine any mind. And see, this is the difference between Davina and Christine. Christine walks in. Mary's talking about her wedding plans. She's like happy. Everyone's all enthralled, just listening to the conversation. All of a sudden, Christine walked in. Christine was like, hey, I'm here, hey. She was like, how are you? Kissing and hugging and, you know, shaking hands. And Mary kept trying to restart what she was saying, but Christine took over. When I say Christine walks in and commands a room, now we're going to fast forward to talking about commanding a room. Christine and Chriselle have not met up yet because of that little blowout they had last season where, you know, Christine was off the sauce and she was talking a little crazy and in Chriselle's face and a whole bunch. Yeah, so they haven't seen each other, and then unfortunately Chriselle's father passed, and sorry for your loss. But she's going through a lot. So now we fast forward, they're having the open house at the $40 million home, $43.9 million home, darling. So they're having an open house at the home, and everyone shows up, and of course, just like Christine fashion, I'm telling y'all, I love Christine. She comes in late. She got her man and her driver, and they get out the car. He opens the door, and then them legs step out. I said, man, and her hair. I don't know if she dyed her hair white or gray, but she just looks like the Ice Princess. She just drips. So she walks in, and Maya was like, why does she always look like she's going to a red carpet event? I'm like, because she is, bitch. That's what she's doing. Do y'all not? Listen, you better catch the vibe. So she walks in, and then she finally, you know, she sees everybody. She's talking. She sees Mary. Mary's upset because Christine never told her that she was engaged. She told Davina. I'm like, that right there should have been a sign. And she's like, well, I didn't want to tell anyone until I got back, but I was talking to Davina, so I let her know what was going on. Mary's upset because they're supposed to be best friends. Honestly, I feel as though Christine is closer to Davina than she is to Mary. So I don't know why Mary's mad, but okay. So this is what I hated. In this whole open house, you have Amanza. It's like, I don't know, it's like she's trying to fit in, but there's a better way to do it, in my opinion, because it's like whenever they go somewhere, she's got the like the name brand logos on her earrings. I think it's the like I don't know, but you know, she's got dresses that have LVs and all kinds of logos on them. When you have money, a lot of times, and it's not new money, people with money would have to know. Otherwise, you look normal. Because what I've noticed is certain types, this is not everybody, but certain types of people that that have, you know, that come with something. They don't lead with that. You don't have all the logos all over their clothes, maybe on the purse, but sometimes the purses don't even have the logos. You just know what it is when you look at it because you're used to shopping in certain stores. That's what I like. I like an undertoned old money type of vibe. This one, she's walking around with, you know, she had straps and it had the writing of the designer on her dress. I'm just like, she just doesn't fit in. I don't like it, but like I said, I'm gonna give her some time to pick it up. Hopefully she gets better. But yeah, it just looks like a man's is a little bit out of place for me. But okay, who am I? I will say the best dress, of course, Christine slayed, but the best dress of the crew that came together is definitely Mary. Mary had on a simple red jumpsuit. It was elegant. It was real classic. They're wearing a whole bunch of name brands all over the place. Loved it. So I'm looking forward to the next episode. So I'm about to go ahead and finish this one up, and I'm about to go watch the next one because I want to see what's going to go down when Christine and Chriselle finally come face to face. All right, y'all. If y'all have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit the blue bell for the notification. Well, yeah, hit the blue bell for the notifications, and then click all once you hit the blue bell. Thumbs me up and comment down below if y'all watch my show. If you don't watch it, y'all need to get on it. Let me know when you're gonna start watching it because we need to watch this thing together. I love this show. All right, y'all, I'm out.